Okay.
You were made to spoil me. Provide whatever I ask and tribute whatever I ask and pay it directly to me.
Here's my PayPal information. Here's my bank account routing number.
And whatever I want. You will give, and you will give, because you were born for this.
I just wish he sounded a little bit more confident.
You were born for
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, it's the occasional stutter actually does take away from it.
This is what's giving him the confidence. You know what I mean?
He's still alive.
Will know.
He's still alive, apparently?
What?
Yeah.
What was that in time?
What?
Because the video is 11 years old.
To consciousnly.
It's 11 years old.
Yeah, he could have died. 11 years is a long
What does
time,
that mean, Matt?
How do you know he's alive?
Someone said, "Are you alive?" And I said, "Yes, of course." And that was 3 months ago.
No fucking
Wow.
way!
Huh.
Wow, now we know.
If you're out there, what's his fucking name?
Finn Dom Hypno.
You said that like you weren't sure.
You really struggled with that one there.
Finn Dom Hypno. Well, I'm glad he's alive. I guess. I mean, based on his level of confidence in his financial domination videos, I thought he like killed. I would have put money on him killing myself. You see. Do I need to read the whole thing?
No, just see the end. It's just like, "Oh, how's it going?" And it just says, "Don't forget."
Isn't it time for you to listen and give?
Dude, you gotta give.
You gotta give.
There's. Oh, he says he has a FetLife. That's good. I've drafted a few more scripts. I know he has a website linked where you can like give him money. Yeah, no, he has a PayPal. Man, I don't know about you guys, but it worked on me. I want to give this guy all our money. If you want to give this guy your money, go to paypig.wrongroom.net.
Oh, goodness.
And give PayPal Father Dom 69 Nerd Boy Naruto all your money.
See, it inspired the opposite of me. I want to rob him. I want to go to his house and I want to steal all his money.
How do we? Unfortunately, all of the tributes have been in the form of cheap Temu vibrating devices that have been sent to his. Sorry, the funds have already been converted to Temu bucks, to Temu wares. This is episode 49. It's been 9-10 months, almost a year since we last recorded. So when we do the double record for this, the next one will be the 50th.
So like 49.
Y'all
like
been slacking. Y'all been slacking.
We have been slacking.
Is that like a chair, and then you're getting done with it?
That makes no sense.
Because like 69, but then 4 looks like a chair. So it's also pretty cool.
So
is sitting in a chair wrong? Is what
I don't
you're
understand
saying.
what that means.
Because of 4 and a 9.
If the 4 looks like a chair, and you're sitting in the chair, and the 9's got like the O part's like tits, is it a lap dance? We need to give our listeners a
well, if the
verbal
four
lap
is if the 4 is a chair, then you're already the orientation's upside down, so it's not a 9, it's 6.
No,
Turn that 6 to a 9. No.
So it's chair 6.
49 is a person sitting in a chair wrong. They're like their butts in the air, their heads down at the feet of the chair,
which
They're
is just a
wrong.
position.
Yeah, but there's no other person.
Is
It's
that
just
a yoga
chair.
move?
Dear listeners, you are built to serve me. I'm going to give you a verbal lap dance with my bags.
And we will be here to verbally narrate it.
It's like
We'll be providing color commentary and
He is
ratings.
standing up on the chair.
like
He's
Charles Barkley
finding his balance.
Color commentary.
I haven't seen a pole dance. Fuck, yeah. I haven't seen a pole dance like that since 1969. Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do we want? It's a special. It's actually like a really special episode, like pair of episodes actually, because this is like our 50th. Like
Wow.
Buzzsprout's gonna give us like a badge and everything for doing it. So we got to think of some like good shit to talk about.
This is 50. This is 49.
This is 49. But this set is 49 to 50.
You think?
So I know. I checked today because I had to figure out where the coffee link went, and
you got like an email, or did they tell you?
I don't. You just see it. You go into your dashboard. It says episode 48. Which
but hold on, they're gonna give that to us no matter what we do.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, but it's special to me.
oh,
It's also special to the people who apparently, like, the last episode we did is one of our most listened to episodes because people keep finding and listening to our most recent episode.
Oh, is it
And
like 2 or something?
Yeah.
it's actually 50. This ain't bad.
wow.
That's not bad,
that's
actually.
that's one.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it.
49.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it big.
It's 50. Yeah, see, it's auspicious.
Yeah.
So it has to be like a big deal. We have to make this a big deal. I just don't know how. I guess talk
Well,
about
it feels
this
like a
we
big deal
normally do.
now.
It does. And you going to finish that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like
when we
just
don't have such a big deal on the
visible.
table.
Yeah, noticeable.
Me? Because of me?
Big ol'. What are you going to You went
pretty good.
You got like a tankard of soda water?
Yeah.
Like it's not there's no syrup in it.
No, I mean, obviously there's some. It's brown, but this is just soda water. Dirty soda water where probably the syrup ran out.
What is it supposed
And
to
I
be?
just brought it in really to prove it.
It proves
To
nothing.
justify
It looks
why
like
I got
soda.
this?
Why you
Yeah.
got the Mountain Dew.
I mean,
Yeah.
it didn't really prove
Voltage.
anything. Yeah, it just looked like soda.
You can have Mountain Dew.
I mean, it is a little bit light. It is.
Oh,
a little
you
bit-
want to drink it?
yeah, well, I want
Huh?
proof that it
Go ahead, put it into evidence.
Hey, can you turn down Casey a little bit?
Can you turn my?
He can walk
I can't
away.
hear anyone actually.
I'm going to try it.
The headphones
I'm
are
going to
completely
give it a
off.
try.
Ben, prove that it's actually soda and that Casey's
Oh
just a
my
liar.
goodness, there it is.
I know Casey's telling the truth.
Oh, okay. Let me try it.
Ah,
You can
pass it
have
on
it.
the table.
I don't want it.
Too bad.
It's like
That's a lot of sugar.
it's like sparkling water.
Yeah,
but it's
I'm
like
fine with it.
soda.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. I've got
did you-
sparkling water in front of me. Like that's what I've
Did you
got
try the
intentionally.
Liquid Death
you know?
Cola sparkling water?
Oh, that one's fun.
Yeah,
is it?
I think
I
I brought
hated
it. I think I brought it.
I
for
like it. I
Joe.
like the mango better.
the mango's
you
way
know,
better.
yeah.
I agree with that.
I could drink that. That's not bad.
I just like the plain fucking black can Liquid Death.
I do have a very strong preference though. It has to be the big can of mango, not the little can. They have different formulas, and the little can tastes weird.
There's a little can. I thought the little can was because of the tariffs. Like they were cutting back. on
I
their
was saying
aluminum
that.
use.
I think that
maybe,
wasn't.
I
I
don't
think that
know.
wasn't true.
Oh, were you joking?
No,
What
I
do you
just
mean?
didn't. I just have explanations for things.
Oh,
I mean, doesn't everyone these days?
I don't know, man. I just
Everyone's just walking around with explanations.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
God, do you know the sky's blue because of? Oh, really?
'cause
I
when
heard
I-
it's blue because of it.
when I
Yeah.
do certain
Yeah.
jobs, I like explain things so people can try to understand them. But I usually make it
Yeah?
up. I usually make up the answer.
Oh no, I know exactly what you mean.
They're like, "Why would you do that?" I'm like, "I don't know. This is my best guess."
Yep.
Now, see, I usually start bullshitting, and then I realize that I'm telling the truth halfway through it.
I'm probably telling the truth. I just don't know for sure.
Yep.
that's wild.
100%.
That's wild. That's wild.
You say that too.
What do I say?
I mean, look, reasonable level
I
of
just tell the
confidence.
truth
That's all you can
until
do. you know?
yeah. No, what I'm saying it's my truth. Okay.
Oh,
What
okay.
I'm saying is my truth.
I know. Apparently, I lie so much people don't realize I'm telling the truth.
That's
What?
not good.
You lie?
Bump Casey back up a little bit now that we've kind of equal. There we go.
Well, now I can hear my
Yeah.
volume.
Well,
The headset was off.
that makes sense when
I
you're
wasn't
like,
just-
Oh yeah, full like old person at church. You know, like
I'm like, wow.
this preacher isn't real good, is
9 months ago, it sounded way better.
He could have said that in sound check, but he didn't want to say that.
Oh, you didn't do sound check.
didn't
We're
do
doing
Yeah, we
sound
did.
check now.
We did.
yeah.
Because I wanted to get Mr. Fimdom Man on fucking on track, on tape.
On blast.
Do you think he's gonna sue us? Do you think he can come after us?
Do you think you would listen?
I
to
don't
you
even
think he
know
can
who
come?
this guy is.
I don't know who this guy is either, but apparently he's still alive.
That's only because
You-
Matt made it a topic.
You know what's crazy is I'd be walking down the street and someone recognized me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know, people I see all the time.
What do they say?
I'm like, hey Matt. They're like,
It's because of
I go to the
jobs?
places
Yeah.
just like I go to a place I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
how
that
that
crazy?
works.
Yeah. Crazy.
Isn't it
People
crazy
just
that you're a
recognize you.
regular somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People just recognize you.
It's
It's
like
pretty
is
crazy.
that like a little life hack?
Yeah. Wild how
The
when
more
I
you
walk
go
into
to a
fucking
place, people will
Cane's,
start to
recognize
recall.
me. Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to meet people, you should go where people are. Thumbs
Yeah,
up.
but
Regularly,
do
the
they
same place
recognize
with the
you
same
there?
people.
Be careful.
I don't know.
places you frequent may have people recognize you.
Yeah, you go to places that
Fucking
recognize you.
Oblivion loading screen ass. Yeah. Yes.
I don't think so.
I've experienced that.
And then like sometimes
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know.
Well, sometimes it's like I go, it's like, hi. You know, it's like, don't fucking, no.
That's me every moment.
Don't acknowledge me. Don't remember my name, please.
Every moment not wanting to be perceived.
I mean, I just wear a headset all
You wear the headset all. We know he wears a headset all day.
That we do know he wears the headset all day because we talk to him all day. That's why I got the fucking earpieces.
Oh,
It's a
so
little
you can block him out.
Well, no.
Really good.
Well,
sound
that, but
effect.
also
No.
no. It's because I mean, don't get me wrong. The quality of the headphones is top notch, but I can't imagine lugging around that on my head all day.
Oh,
I feel like a robot,
no.
like a
no,
drone.
no, headphones are great.
I mean, it's not that
That'd be
heavy.
cool. That'd be cool if it felt like a robot.
Yeah, what would be
Yeah.
cool about it?
I don't know.
You don't have
You'd
to
be,
worry
all,
about
you,
work.
you'd be all sleek and shiny.
Yeah,
Why would you be sleek and shiny?
You're
You'd be
like,
rusty.
I can make you sleep.
Maybe
and shine.
you
Yeah,
would be.
all
if
you
you're
need
a
to do
robot.
is just shave
If
and
I'm
oil
a robot,
up. You
I'm
can be
like
sleek and shiny.
brand spanking new.
Are you not going to touch like puddles or anything? Because I touch puddles all the time.
You think a
You
robot's
touch
afraid
dead
of
shit all the
puddles?
time too.
I tried. to.
Why you going and doing that?
Well, I was the last place I was at recently had those dead birds everywhere. I was like, ew. I just squeeze them a little bit.
You pop them.
No, I just had to make sure. They say you should squeeze things so you know they're dead.
Who says that?
You know.
You know, they.
Speaking of fucking squeezing things till you know they're dead.
This?
Yeah.
A hand
anybody
motion that
anybody got
doesn't
jerked
connect
off,
with
anybody got
audio?
a good hand job recently? Anybody jerked off real good recently?
No. Myself?
What are we doing?
Yourself?
All right, we're past the 10-minute mark. We should probably start talking about role playing games.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Eventually.
Really?
So since
I don't
the
know
last
any.
time we talked, D&D 5th edition's like dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to release a new Scion.
Well, 2024 came out, the
Yeah.
book. And then I think people talked about it for like a week.
Yeah.
Well, I saw that ostensibly based on like book sale publisher sources and shit
Ooh.
that it's sold. But so both Pathfinder 2nd edition and D&D 5th edition are selling less than they did before. But D&D 5th edition is selling less than PF2 to a greater proportion than 4th edition sold behind Pathfinder 1.
But 4th edition actually did outsell Pathfinder 1. That's we do have the data for that now.
Where do we? So my source is a guy on TG. Who's yours?
Oh,
That's a
guy
pretty
who
good
worked
one.
at both Pathfinder and Embers of the Coast.
Ooh.
Embers of the Coast.
Really?
Yeah, he had a
like
whole
you know
blog
a
thing on
guy?
it. No, he had a blog thing about it.
Are you
It's
talking
like,
about Merles?
no, not Merles. God, no, not Merles.
Are you talking about?
I'll send it to you.
Okay, well, who's the guy?
I don't remember names that well.
Then how would you
As
know?
I said, I'll send it to
He's
you.
not your good friend.
Okay, well, I want to see. I
Yeah, it's
wanna
not my
read it
good
out
friend.
loud.
It's a guy who worked at both companies. That's it. You know.
Huh.
Well, I mean, didn't that book just repackage everything and then add like a little bit?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So like,
yeah.
why would people be excited by like a repackaged thing?
Well, and I've talked about this with some like friends and stuff before. It's like
Not with us.
it is impossible. Not with you guys though. Well, you're podcast co-host. It's different from friends.
Yeah,
Oh.
we
That's
live
why
in your
we
head.
haven't seen each other in 10 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only, right?
If only
I could dream.
we see each other like multiple times a week.
Yeah.
So it's impossible to monetize tabletop role-playing games, really, because you just got to keep releasing the core rulebooks over and over again. Motherfuckers only buy the books one time, especially tourists who
Yeah.
comprise the majority
Yeah.
of the current player base. They buy the core rulebooks and go, I'm having so much fun playing D&D, and then they forget about it because they're posers.
Well, the new, the original 5th edition books sucked, so you keep having to rebuy them.
That's true. The
That is
binding was
true.
horrible.
That
Oh
was
my
a major
God,
thing
they
about
fell
5th
apart.
edition.
The first
Yeah.
books were
Yeah.
awful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were.
Casey and I had to share one player's handbook.
I think between the three of us, we have one intact monster.
We have one
manual.
intact.
2 players, 1 handbook.
It was
I mean,
It was so
it,
bad.
It also like putting a lot of the common wild shapes and stuff in the back of the player's handbook doesn't help. You used to have
Oh,
to
yeah.
buy 2 monster manuals, one for the DM, one for the player side.
Yeah.
Right, and really 3 because one of those would break.
Yeah.
I think that from what I saw, because I do have the 2024 books, I like them a lot. I like them a lot more than the original ones because they fix everything we're talking about. The shitty binding, the fucking...
But isn't it too late?
It's way too
Yeah.
late.
Yeah,
It's way, way, way
It's
too
like 5
late.
years too late.
No, it definitely is like they are a better version of 5th edition, but it's also like I'm burnt out.
Here's
on
how
it,
here's how you know the tourists are gone. Here's how you know the
Yeah.
posers are leaving. The Critical Role systems both flopped. Candela
Yeah.
Obscura flopped. Daggerheart just came out. No one's
yeah.
fucking buying it. And here's the thing too. Apparently, in their licensing agreement, you cannot make VTT modules and stuff without their express permission. It's more restrictive than like the OGL was.
Oh,
That's
wow.
whack.
Yeah.
Did
So
they?
yeah. Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
so Daggerheart or what? You're saying both?
Daggerheart. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's Critical Role's like,
Jeez.
oh yeah, it's our D&D killer, and no one's buying because no one cares about Critical Role because all the tourists are gone. But then on top of that, in an era where one of the things that killed D&D right now is the OGL stuff, is all of the people who are making stuff for that entire ecosystem being thrown into uncertainty.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of doubling down on it. They're like, well, no one can
Well,
make
I
stuff
mean,
based
here's
on
my hot
Daggerheart.
take about Daggerheart. You would have to have friends to play with.
Correct. And people who watch Critical Role don't have friends.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the conundrum. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are no games. They
No
they
games.
have no games.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to play a game.
I mean,
They'd just be on forums talking about they wish you could play games.
Yeah, and talk about how beautiful these books I bought are, and then hypotheticals about. That's the worst in any fucking game conversations. Motherfuckers who
Yeah.
don't play the games being like, oh, let me tell you about this game, and you're like, you don't know shit.
the-
Play report now.
It's not just the game though. I don't need another goddamn setting that you're just gonna have be lukewarm for anyone to just do any regular D&D thing.
Yeah,
if you're gonna
another
give me a
medieval setting.
setting,
Yeah.
then you want me to be invested in like all this new lore in your regions and stuff. Make it a new experience as a player group.
Yep.
That's why.
Are you
Yeah,
talking about
boring.
Greyhawk in the new DMG?
Oh
or
no, I'm
like-
just
I think
talking
it's like
about, I'm talking about
Daggerheart itself.
all
being
the
boring.
Critical Role setting all together.
Oh,
equally
yeah,
the same
yeah,
with
yeah.
Galarian. Now that makes perfect sense because you gotta have a kitchen sink setting
I like Galarian.
to
Right.
host your system
Galarian's
in.
cool.
I do.
Galarian
And
I
that's
do
sort of
think-
the issue. You have to have a kitchen sink setting to host your system in.
Have we talked
do
about how
think-
cool Galarian
I
is
think
before?
Galarian
Yeah,
is
yeah.
sort of the
For the same
best kitchen
reason.
sink setting because, like,
It's so
even
wacky.
though the setting as a whole doesn't stand for anything, doesn't have anything to say, each of the individual parts of it do. And
Yeah.
that's what, like,
I only read it
Yeah.
in V1, but I loved it. I don't know what they changed with V2, but,
But-
I loved it with
No,
V1.
they haven't changed anything. In fact, if anything, they've just added more shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's so silly. Like this is just like whole demon land next to it. There's just regular neighbors.
Yeah.
And then I always use the Dragon Gazetteer for the Asian adventure stuff, which was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
very very thin. It's like
Yeah.
a pamphlet, and I use that. But it's fun.
All the Pathfinder. That's what's nice though. If you really want to play in Galarian, all the Pathfinder 1 stuff. Pathfinder 1 is done, and they had shitloads of content for it. You can just go
Unlimited.
get all that.
You never have enough time.
oh
to play
yeah,
it all.
yeah.
I think I've said that before. It's like I kind of mathed it out. Like if you took Pathfinder 1 and you were playing every other week with a group, you're trying to get through all of Pathfinder's content. You like couldn't.
Yeah.
Like a lifetime.
And
or
also,
some
your
shit.
schedules would never work out that way. To
Oh,
be able
never.
to do it. You're
Yeah.
always going to
Yeah.
have holidays. You're always going to have an
Yeah.
actual life. You know,
Yeah.
Well,
you have.
I mean, if you're someone who's sitting down being like, we're going to play through all the Pathfinder 1 content, maybe not, but
Hey man, it's a life.
it is a life. It's a beautiful one. I'm jealous of that life. I make fun of it because I'm
It's a
jealous.
Star Wars meme. Really? A man of your talents playing all of the Pathfinder 1 content?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I can't think of anything. I don't think anyone ever talked about Daggerheart's settings when when people were like, "Dude, they gave me an early access version of it or whatever." It always was like there's some weird system that immediately breaks as soon as you play it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never looked into it much, but the way they explained it was just like it sounds like it doesn't work.
Well, it's Blades in the Dark, but well, at least Candela Obscura was Blades in the Dark, but worse.
Yeah,
I
Daggerheart
don't
is
know
a
if
bit
it's-
more involved mechanically than that, but like it's still clearly made to be shown by a professional person
It's like
to an
narration
audience,
built, right?
Not, like played by regular people at a regular table.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. Like it's a show RPG.
And I
I
mean,
mean-
that's what D&D became, and now the brand is paying for it.
If
Yeah,
if
you know,
if
so-
role playing games are in crisis, it sounds like it's time for Monty Cook to rise up again.
Yeah.
Well, this is the times he thrives.
You mean the
Numenera
thing
and Invisible World are both really popular.
he is a
Really?
Yeah.
What's his other one? Or unless I think of a different person, the one that's like neutral, setting neutral. Because I don't know. I keep thinking of
Numenera? No, not Numenera. Well, no,
Numenera
Numenera.
is a very
Trigger,
specific
whatever.
setting.
Numenera is
Yeah.
specific, but it's the Cipher system.
Cipher.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This because
Is that Monty Cook, right?
Yeah, Cypher.
Yeah.
Cypher is the genericized system for Numenera. In the same way that Genesis is the genericized version of the Fantasy Flight, like Star Wars stuff.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then, but I haven't heard people play that. But
And then you
it
have
sounds
like
fine.
Matt Colville, who's doing MCDM. That's gonna suck. I can't fucking stand that guy
Draw
either.
Steel, or is that the new name for that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I when I was looking through one of the drafts, and in like we're talking about like serif font paragraph formatting stuff, he ended a paragraph with exclamation mark and then a colon capital D. I was like, disregarded, thrown in trash. This is crazy. Oh my god, you're like 50. Like, what's going on here?
Oh, God. There's an old.
That's gonna suck.
There's an old Neverwinter Nights dungeon master I used to play. He made this massive server. He built like 10 times the amount of game than the game developers did for this server that nobody played on.
The zombie one?
No, it's an older one. Nobody played on. He built all these super amazing subsystems and stuff, and there was at max maybe like 5 people, and one of them was me and my friend, and he got like DM privileges, and then we just do whatever he wanted. But anytime someone would do something wrong, he'd like show up and be like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that." And then big smiley face. It was always colon D. And it didn't matter what mood you caught him in, it would be colon big D. And I'm like,
Hey, you shouldn't do that.
That's so fucking funny.
That like the time when I was playing with you in Neverwinter Nights, and I was like, haha, we're an adult server. But like,
yeah.
Not Sinfar, but just in general we're playing, and I was like, I'm gonna start cussing. And then, do not cuss. I'm like, what? And then like, Zoom.
oh my God.
Do not cuss in the server. Aren't we all like plus 18 at least? I don't care. Do not cuss. Whoa. Do not cuss.
You really had to. I think you should leave skit in Neverwinter Nights.
What? Just because I didn't do it
It's adult
anymore.
night. Anything
Yeah,
goes.
it's like 10 p.m. Like
Yeah.
kids are, I mean, I guess kids would be awake, but it's like a, 10, 15-year-old game already at that point.
Yeah, everyone who's still playing the game is going to be
Yeah,
at least
but they were just like
25.
deep
yeah.
role playing, and then they're just like, but cussing is on role playing.
Cussing's bad.
Cussing. Because I was like, we were like, man, someone died in the dungeon, and it was like, fuck, and then, yeah, and then literally, beep beep beep. You see a large text with capitals.
Do not
cuss.
curse.
I know it makes you feel like you should, but no.
Cursing is bad. It's like, how old are you, dude?
Yeah, and then, or the other famous time, which is Casey's like, haha, I made a new penguin, no, and then it's a deeply horrific in the corner of this dark, the fog of war. You just see a figure. And we're like, oh my god, what's that? Because we know there's no one ever there.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, hey, what are you? You're like, what was it? What are you called again?
No, literally, I was dressed up. I'm dressed up as a penguin. I'm just adventuring by myself after role playing with some people, and I'm on a server where you never see a DM. There's over 100 players.
Yeah, we never did.
There's events. Sometimes you never see a DM.
They're very
And I
hidden.
walk in this cave, I'm just low level, and then in the darkness spawns one of the dark powers, which is what they were called because that's what they are,
Right.
and went, "You know you're not allowed to be a penguin, right?" And I went, "No, sir, if you check my exam, and you can clearly see I am a halfling dressed as a penguin." And he said, "We'll talk about this soon." And then he disappeared, and I never heard back from him. Because I got him. The thing is that it was Ravenloft, so Ravenloft can pull you from anywhere. So they're that you could come from any of the established D&D settings, and then other ones as long as you weren't going, like, you could technically be from Dragon Ball Z, but the whole thing is you don't have Saiyan powers because you're in Ravenloft. You're just normal.
I
dude.
forgot Dewar, right? You were trying to be Dewar. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you couldn't play a Dewar, but nothing said I couldn't play a halfling raised by Dewar and Spelljammer that then dressed up as a Dewar largely to continue doing business with them that then gets lost in Ravenloft.
Right.
Yeah.
You loophole searching fucking...
Yeah, but
piece
that's
of
the
shit.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Shit, that's 2 separate characters
Sir.
that were raised by Dewar in our games now.
Oh, yeah.
With that,
The
and
hell
then
are Dewar?
They're
they
penguins.
They're
Space
penguins, space penguins.
Spelljammer, right?
They wear Hawaiian shirts and they gang up on you trying to sell you stuff.
Interesting. I've never heard that.
What are they? 3rd edition or older?
They should
second
be
edition.
second.
They're pretty old.
They're Spelljammer.
Damn. Yeah, Spelljammer. That makes sense.
They are peak Spelljammer.
I drank the sad drink.
It's a very sad drink. Yeah, that's what they should have did. Even with 2nd edition and onward. Like, look, D&D stops being D&D after 1st edition anyway. So you might as well just start being like, look, we're going to be settings peddlers. And in 2nd edition, they were very successful. In 3rd edition, they were kinda, and then they just lost the plot. They should just always be coming out with like, here's this new setting book about some fucked shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they really
And the
should
type
be
of
doing.
characters you play in this setting is typically this. Alternatively, if you get the DM's guide, you could do these storylines. But yeah, that's what Eberron was.
Yeah.
That's why it was one of the best
Everyone
books from
won
this.
a contest for it. Yeah.
The best 5th edition books were the campaign guides for Eberron and Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Like that second run. It was towards the end of 5th edition's life cycle, really.
Yeah,
Those were fantastic.
everyone. Yeah, they know that Ravenloft was the most famous because didn't they do a new one?
Yes, they
Return
did.
to Ravenloft?
They did just do a new one. Yeah. Because they knew that was the one that sold well.
There literally
So,
was the
yeah,
only
it makes sense.
best-selling one. Yeah,
Do they just return to Barovia?
I think it is Return to Castle Ravenloft.
I think it's referred.
God.
I think it might be Return to Barovia. Yeah.
It's just like how
setting!
it's like
Stop going back to Dracula Land! There's
Yeah.
every other horror under the sun!
well, it's like we're never
I don't know
leaving the
what they
Sword
did.
Coast. I wonder how many motherfuckers saw the D&D movie and saw the Red Wizard and were literally like, what the fuck is that?
One of the
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still like that.
You know, I actually have a fondness for the Points of Light setting from 4th edition.
Oh, it's amazing.
And it's-
Fucking
Just because it existed accidentally. It's like, here's a default, here's a thing you could use like as a sample thing, and then they just kept making adventures, and they're like, well, shit, I guess this is a whole setting with fucking history
it's
and
the
whatnot.
Nentir Vale.
Nentir Vale.
What's
yeah.
that? I never heard of it.
Yeah, that is the default setting for 4th edition was the Nentir Vale. They threw it as an afterthought, and it got really, really, really popular. And they were making a Nentir Vale Gazetteer, and it got finished and then deleted when
Right.
4th edition ended. So it never got released. And
Yeah.
it's a tragic.
So it's-
all of the official adventures that were not in another setting were all set in specific parts of the Nentir Vale. Like each of them, they used
Never
the
heard
same
of that.
map.
Really?
And go to different like portions of this little valley.
Well, because it was that
Yeah.
deeply integrated into the spell plague.
No,
That's not in the
No.
Forgotten Realms.
So
That's a
that
different
yeah,
setting.
it's not
Yeah,
Forgotten
Spell Plague
Realms.
was only Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, and Forgotten
I get
Realms was
so
only-
confused with the
They only added
settings.
the Forgotten Realms book pretty late into 4th edition, actually.
Relatively,
Not really, because I remember it had to have been after about a year
I mean,
afterwards.
it was before Essentials, but it wasn't like
No,
at the
no.
very beginning.
I remember it was. So I at one point did own like every 4th edition thing, and I bought them as they came out.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And I do remember it was pretty much one after another. I got the core set, and then I got the campaign guide, and then I got the player's guide.
Yeah.
That was
Okay, yeah.
that was a pretty
Yeah.
quick turnaround because that's when they were still relying on R.A. Salvatore's books.
Well,
Right.
not only
Oh.
that, that's when they fully pinned 4th edition entirely in Forgotten Realms. That's where they fully went. The living campaign is not Living Greyhawk anymore. It's Living Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true, right? Because Nentir Vale was just supposed to
And
be
Sword
a
Mages,
sample one.
you could
Yeah,
play right
that
out
was
of the
it,
book.
Yeah.
That was, as soon as it was like,
Yup.
all right, it doesn't really have all the races and all the classes I want, but Sword Mage is cool. I can play a Jedi, because that's really what it is.
yeah.
It actually took all the other supplemental books for Sword Mage to feel like a proper class that wasn't just ripping off of Jedi tropes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time you had Green Flame Blade, and everyone's like, oh, my sword turns green and burns through things. Oh, and then I can call my weapon from as far away as I want. And it can't. Okay. Oh, and I can throw it as an encounter power? Okay.
When did Knights of the Old Republic come out? The BioWare MMO.
Oh, dude.
Was
Right
that-
before it,
was that-
probably.
Yeah.
2004 or 5
Because that's
or 1.
Yeah,
When-
people are always accusing it of being the World of Warcraft game. It's actually the KOTOR game.
It is
Yeah.
the KOTOR game. Well, and it's a little bit more than that too. I think around the time the prevailing theory in like game design realms was that the computer was going to win. Hard
Right.
stop.
Yeah.
And that's they had the D&D MMO, and then they're like, okay, we tried that, but we still want to sell we have all this infrastructure for books and all that. July 15, 2003 was KOTOR. Okay.
Oh, so that was beforehand.
Yeah,
It was
right
just
before.
2008, yeah.
They tried, and I did think they were successful in making a pen and paper MMO, but it was them in doing so that was a.
Damn it, Matt.
Yeah.
That was the very issue. I am kind of I do think it's kind of cool that so basically with Merles and not Merles, Perkins and Crawford leaving, we're kind of Go ahead.
Crinkle it.
All right.
It's been crinkled.
It's like that video where it's like, I'm going to show you, in tactical environments when you need to undo Velcro. I was like, yeah. All this fucking buildup. So, because Crawford and Merles are out, James Wyatt and Wes Schneider are in. And James Wyatt and Wes Schneider both designed a lot of my favorite stuff from 4th edition.
Yeah.
So I'm they've kind of had a dump plopped in their laps, but I really hope that they kind of are approaching this as we're kind of, calling the shots now.
Right.
Can we steer this ship in a way that we want? I think it's good that they're
They're going to be like, there's some stuff there's some spells and some powers that we're going to do only in encounters. And they'll come back during encounters. And then there's going to be this thing called dailies.
And we're going to separate out utility stuff from all the combat.
They'll be a little bit different. And everything will be in one place. We're going to recategorize everything in one place.
Now that, because 2024 D&D is a tighter system, mostly because they're trying to make it, they were trying to make it more like VTT and video gameable.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that'll give them the ability to use it as a springboard to kind of bring back some of that.
I mean, do you think Hasbro has the patience to see it turn around?
No.
I don't think so. The one benefit that I think comes from all this is I don't think Hasbro cares anymore, because they were already pilfering D&D talent for Magic. Magic is making a shitload of money with their crossovers.
Yeah, they're burning the wick so hard.
D&D, they're saying that D&D might end up doing some crossovers too. Like, instead of it being like, oh, we have a third-party Dark Souls game, it's like, oh, here's the Dark Souls, supplement to D&D or whatever.
We already have that.
Yeah,
just not official.
The third
That's what I'm
party,
saying.
the third party market had done a lot of that work.
Well, and a lot of the third-party market stuff is now being released officially on D&D Beyond for a cut. They just that Studio Ghibli campaign setting is officially released through D&D.
Oh, there is. I never read that. There's
so
what do you do?
There's two things that I think I do think it's way.
What would you even do?
You watch your
you
parents
burn
turn to
Japan
pigs and
down?
you cry. You burn Japan down. Yeah.
That was the last one in firebombing Japan.
You find joy in life. That's
Actually,
what you do,
several
Matt.
of them are the firebombing.
It's an official campaign. Where Hasbro running an official campaign where you firebomb Kyoto.
The Graveyard of Fireflies was about the burning.
You know what? That's going to happen
And
as
the
soon as
recent
they
one's
bring
about
back
the
Dark
burning.
Sun, which, they're never going to
Oh God, Dark Sun's so sick.
Well, it's
Sword and
sick,
sorcery,
it's sick.
baby.
It's sick because, it's got cool themes, and it also fucking stands for something, right? It is a very clear message.
Except
Yeah.
that's they fucked up Planescape, and you think they couldn't do that either. And so they're gonna fuck up Dark Sun and make it really.
Yeah.
They're gonna not make it edgy.
So
They're just gonna make it sandy.
well,
Yeah.
Here's the
They're
ball.
like,
They got short.
what's the thing everyone likes about Dark Sun? And what's the thing everyone likes about Dune? How much sand?
that's the one thing they have in common.
No, they
That
would
has
force.
to be
They
it.
would force the Dune. For
Oh,
sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dark Sun would just become
They would
Dune
just force
too.
Dune.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that
Don't.
okay.
Yeah.
Look, the two things I think new D&D 2024 has going for it is, one, the marketplace, being able to just sell a bunch of stuff third party officially through D&D Beyond. That's nice.
Yeah.
Fucking I had another point, I forgot it. Maybe it
Isn't
wasn't
it
very
already
good.
still too late for that too? Then
Yeah.
a lot of people
no,
are
no,
burned
no.
out from it.
What I was saying, hang on, before I lose my thought, what I was saying is I don't think Wizards cares anymore. The reason why D&D is dead now is because of all of the fucked up shit they've been doing for the past couple years. The 1D&D stuff, the OGL stuff, this Project Sigil stuff, the Pinkerton stuff, all of that. The reputation of that game is in the fucking tank. And they're making a lot of money off of Magic. They can use D&D as okay, it's a storefront. We have some crossover stuff. No. But it's on. I think they're just gonna let it sit there and make passive income because the last time everything they've tried to do to milk money out of it has backfired spectacularly. They at least have to wait a while before they try again.
I mean, you think investors care about that? They're just going to try something else.
I think they do because their actions caused them to lose money.
I mean,
but they don't think about them.
I think
do.
ultimately they don't have other investments that really will work for them. They have Magic, they have D&D. Those are their only profitable things. I remember we looked at that a while
about
ago,
the
and
board
it's
games?
probably changed a little bit since.
Well,
So
look,
they-
if I was an investor, I would be like, you know what's worse? You know what's making flat money sure is better than losing money.
Yeah,
So let's make
yeah.
some flat money for a bit, and then do the Final Fantasy Magic set, which is the best selling ever before it's even come out.
right, yeah,
Get some
yeah.
nice money off of that, and then we'll figure out.
Yeah, it's breaking all the records set by the Lord of the Rings Magic set.
Oh.
Because I started talking, I get it.
No, it's,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
my
yeah.
headphones are.
I'm just glad
Yeah.
I don't even think about D&D anymore.
Yeah,
I'm too busy thinking about the Roman Empire.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Returning
You're running
to Rome.
Trying to segue.
So we're all. What are we all running?
Well, okay, so I'm running.
We should probably let him
D&D.
go first because
Nope.
he talked about Rome.
Nope.
Nope.
No, Ben's got to go
No,
first.
I claimed it.
Okay.
I claimed it.
All right.
Now I'm
conquered
going
it.
last.
It's
So,
okay.
so it's a mystery.
It's the law of the jungle, baby. It's fucking like
No, because
okay.
I'm running two. I'm running 4th edition, and I'm also running Lancer Online.
Lancer Online.
Lancer Online. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes it sound like.
It is Lancer Online, though.
Yeah, it is because it's with fucking Canadians. You know, can't trust them.
You're running it with Canadians?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I like them.
Do they have to pay every time they connect to Discord because of the tariffs?
They,
or-
they suffer they suffer enough just from being in Canada. you
yeah.
know? I don't want to add to that.
They begged to get on this call. I've heard it.
Please. I didn't realize you were playing with Canadians. I thought you were playing with the same people you were running the 4th edition game for.
Yeah, same
The
group.
same group.
Since when do they all go to Canada?
Well, half of them
No,
are
it's
Canadian.
half. He's just saying that. He's saying the.
Oh.
Yeah.
By that he means maple syrup.
Yeah, yeah.
He means maple syrup specifically. Hey, what's the timestamp on that?
No,
Nope.
no.
Nope. Nope.
Just give it.
Cannibalism started.
Do that again. What's that again?
When the cannibalism started.
That's when the cannibalism. What? Fucking. Oh my lord, dude.
Nah, you got to keep that in there.
I saw you looking at me, and then your cheeks inflated with air, and then you're like it just escapes.
I missed it.
Yeah, we'll get it on the run back, but continue. You're playing. You're playing with a bunch of.
So yeah, you've got the game with us, and then you totally have another game, but they're
It's
in
with-
Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over. They're like they all look like a Scott Pilgrim comic.
Yes.
Are you okay? Did that really got you? Oh boy. Do you want a beer?
No.
Okay. Shit.
Just loosening up my Lucy's.
You are. You have one bottle of beer in you, and you dropped that. That was pretty crazy. I don't know if I should have given you another one, but who am I to deny another man a beer? I'm not a narc.
Oh yeah. No, honestly, I do actually like the setting for the 4th edition game that I'm running with you guys. I just think it's neat. You know.
For
It's unique.
Yeah.
the Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist. Yeah.
It reminds me every time I think about Zeitgeist and how I would explain it to someone, I just am like, that Arcanum game that came out around the same time as Fallout 1, that one. Arcanum of Steamworks and something.
I
don't think I played that.
Some vague inkling of
Yeah, it's really good. It's like the last good isometric game.
Has Will played it?
Will knows about it. I don't know if he's played it yet. Of Steamworks and Magic Obscura.
What was that, fan service?
2001. Developed by Troika Games and published by Sierra Online.
Troika Games. That's familiar.
Yeah, they did. They did fucking your mom's fat ass. my fist in your mom. My fist in your mom too.
Oh, those games are hard to get through.
They did Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines
Oh.
Oh, was that it?
and Temple of Elemental Evil.
Oh.
Oh, the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have that GOG bundle. I
They-
never went through.
They also did. That's
like
it.
all of the old games.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, I see that art looks actually very like sort of very reminiscent of the art that they use in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I immediately thought of, because it's like steampunk, but it's also like it's like aetherpunk. Like I feel
Yeah.
like you could describe it as steampunk, but it's like but nothing's being powered by fucking steam,
Right.
so it's not steampunk. It's
I mean, yeah.
no one's walking around with gear hats or having polycules at the Ren Fair. So how can it really?
I
be?
mean, so far the antagonists are almost like just a planner diesel punk in a way.
yeah.
Mixed
yeah.
a biodiesel punk.
If it's biodiesel punk is sick. Aether punk and biodiesel punk. Those are ours now. Copyright as of this video. That's why I want the bad guys to win. We've been talking about we should join the bad guys. It's so much cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
like,
that's how you know they're the bad guys. They're diesel punk. That's how it works. You know?
which drives me fucking crazy, might I add. But I mean, I love diesel punk. I have a special place in my heart for diesel punk. Bilecosmo.com, BYLECOSMO.
If you just drive like a
I
regular
never heard of
truck,
it.
is that diesel punk?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like if you're just a semi. You're just
Yeah,
in a
Mad
semi.
Max is diesel punk. Anyway, next question.
It is though, isn't it?
No.
It's biodiesel punk. It's you've got like they talk about gas and engines a lot, and it's implied that Mad Max is bi.
How do you know it's not
So
flex
anyway-
fuel punk?
Flex fuel.
Flex fuel punk?
Fucking
How do you know it's
ethanol
not
punk.
How do you know it's not flex tape punk?
If I just don't clean
Fucking
my vents,
85 punk.
Flex tape.
if I just never clean like the filter off my car, is that diesel punk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that it is, really.
I mean, yeah, that gets in the crust punk and the diesel punk, like the right combination.
I'm
there.
diesel punk every time I get home.
That's a
then.
good mix.
we are playing Aether punk.
You get
Yeah.
rust punk right in the middle of the crust
Is this-
and the diesel.
Is this a good venue for an intervention?
What?
Is this a good
Is
venue
this an
for
intervention
an
punk?
intervention?
For what?
Intervention punk. I want to roll more dice
Yeah.
in 4th edition. I want.
Yeah.
I was under the impression when I signed up for the game, and let me say, first of all, you're the perfect person to run 4th edition. I'm so happy we're running 4th edition. It's been very fun. There have
the
been some
sandwich.
parts
Yeah.
that are very fun.
sandwich
yes,
method.
compliment
Yeah.
sandwich, but I was under the impression it was going to be combat encounter skill challenge, combat encounter skill challenge, combat encounter skill challenge, vignette, skill challenge, combat encounter.
Yeah.
And like, I want to roll more dice.
Yeah. Okay.
Is
Yeah.
that a problem with the adventure?
I think the adventure was not designed for that structure, which again, I mean, it was designed for Pathfinder, right?
I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting
Maybe.
that part.
But,
I
I mean, I can add. I can certainly add more combat. There's some parts where they say like, well, you can move things around, sort of squish them together more or spread them out more, but they don't
That's
really
such
like.
they don't tell you how.
Yeah, exactly. They don't tell you how. Yeah.
They give you platitudes to be like,
Yeah.
yes, you could technically do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Do you want to be like have Ben make you like roll dice every time you want to drink a bottle?
Yeah.
So then you're just like always in
You
a-
got to fight
you're
your
always
inner
in a
What
demons
about-
every time.
Yeah,
Every
like-
time I'm using these counter powers on my inner demon.
yeah, you're in a quick time event every time.
Mash Y. I'm mashing Y to try to stop from drinking. It's really sad.
What about just at the beginning of every session, we know that there's something trying to kill you, and it's going to try before the session's end. And
Well,
it's
now
just
I don't
you.
want this to be a me thing.
Yeah, I've thought about that before at a different time. I was just like, oh.
My poor satyr is having alcoholic hallucinations.
Like, he's the perfect character to always just be getting fucked up, and it's off, like, it's always a side beat, and we
Yeah.
barely know about
Well, the
it.
drinking is the
And you're showing up, and we're like, man, could you be a bit more professional? And we're just miss the entire family that you just saved.
yeah.
You're a mess. Could you be a little
Yeah,
more
you have a whole adventure. You have a whole true detective adventure, and then in the end, they always die. And so, yeah, you're always just like death stare, blank stare.
Yeah. I'm like, that's why I drink.
Yeah, that's why I drink.
Well, let me kind of pair this with, I guess. So me and some friends were talking about Lancer, and because some of us like it, some of us don't. I'm in the contingent that doesn't really. Even though I love Kill 6 Billion Demons, I think Tom Bloom's work is really good. I do not like his role playing games, but the big part of like Lancer is I have some friends who are playing in a Lancer game where they're really, really focusing on the role play element.
We talked
Yeah.
about
I
that. It
feel
doesn't
like-
work.
Oh, we did also talk about
Well,
that.
Ben and I have because we
Yeah.
talk about that stuff all the time.
Right.
It's
Lancer's
It's
so
like tacked on.
It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
against it.
Yeah, it is
It
designed
is so
for combat,
designed
right?
against it. I have tried to make. I like
Yeah.
doing a hybrid of role play. It doesn't
Yeah.
at all work.
I mean, look,
Right.
I firmly believe. Look, you can. I like pulling up this quote all the time because it's just my favorite paraphrasing. You can role play in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a game.
But you know, like
Right,
it's
right.
it's one of the things. Is like, yeah, you don't really need the structure to role play if you want to, but like, it's not made for that. You know, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
How do you?
I want the bear story to explain why certain things need to blow up and why other things are blowing up around me.
But it's always a
aside
cutscene.
from that, I don't need to like know the economy.
Nope.
Fucking like if for a Lancer game, it should be. I mean, I didn't really get to play a whole. I didn't play much of Dark Tide, but still, that's the kind of respect I should be given. We're sending you in. Don't fucking die. Why am I here? Who gives a shit? Make sure you still are. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
legit,
does not
yeah.
care about role play. I do not
Yeah.
know how people role play in that game.
I think because there's all these no games that try to just be like, oh, we're playing a role playing
I made
game.
my
I have to
OC.
talk about my
Yeah.
character now, and it's like no one cares.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
so-
no, that was actually okay. So I had
hell
to kick
yeah.
someone out of my Lancer game.
Did you?
And this person did do that, like
Is this
go
the
into
person
super.
who? Because I think you've talked about it, or I've heard Matt talk about it.
Probably
Is
heard
this-
Matt talk about it.
Oh,
you would
no,
know
no,
the
no.
person. This is his side of the world.
No, I know, but we've talked about this.
Oh,
person.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I know you're okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
he just look. Honestly, it was just he said a bunch of stuff that made the girls in the group uncomfortable, and then like he went super over into depth. Is like, oh yes, I'm introducing my character, and here's all his backstory. It's like, dude, we're in the
Not for
session.
Lancer.
Quick thing, you know.
Here's his penis.
Yeah. And like, look, it is set in the character trait. Bernie is supposed to be more political. You know, like there's a bit
Yeah.
more on the role playing side. That's my intention anyway.
It's-
but like,
it doesn't
it's still
work, man.
there's a level, and he was way past.
No,
it.
Dude,
I-
I've been
like,
trying
it
to
was
pull
more for the
rank
making
for
people
like a
uncomfortable.
year.
Yeah, it doesn't work. No, we've had hours of conversation. It's just I can't. It doesn't care who your character is. Are you blowing something up or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally anything between that, I have tried to make work. It doesn't work. I don't give a shit. I just want to blow things up. As a player
Yeah.
and as a DM, none of it matters. I do not know how people role play in this game. I don't know. The system doesn't
See,
care.
and the reason why I draw the comparison is I feel this similarly about 4th edition.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel not as extremely because it's like,
Right.
okay, no, the setting's cool, the story's cool.
But I
the
mean,
things
his
that are happening
character
is
works
cool.
off combat.
Yes, it does. But the thing is, while I'm playing a heavily social character, I have not gotten to use a number of my features or abilities that are socially based because there's not a role
Because
prop
they're
for it.
broken.
No, they're not. Just when I use them.
Because Ben's rightfully nerfing.
I've had that happen.
I nerfed Casey by just refusing to ask for a roll.
Well, it's like the big
No.
investigation that we did, that we have the giant cork board set up for. I thought that was ended up being like a skill challenge,
Right.
and then it wasn't, and I'm like, oh, and then we had to do a bunch of brain lifting, which was fun.
Yeah.
But I was also just like, oh fuck, like I didn't come here for brain lifting, I came here for drink goat.
Yeah, fair enough. I think they didn't want, sort of important plot like this
Yeah.
whole mystery stuff getting locked behind just a failed roll. It's like,
Well, but you
know,
couldn't
and
have to
that's-
lock it. You could just make the next encounter harder, or
Right.
you can make like what we were talking about at the beginning of the game, where it's like, okay, well now you fucked this up and the story's screwed up forever, and you have to continue on without
Right.
with this horrible thing having happened and being responsible for
Yeah,
it.
fail
right.
forward.
And if you guys had fucked up the fire encounter, that would have been the case.
Yeah, that was definitely. The encounters that we are doing are really, they do such a good job of like, and I know a lot of it too is you making sure that they're portrayed in this way, because I've run plenty of encounters myself where it's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be this fun fiddly encounter, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do this, and then none of it works. But I do appreciate that, like, it's like when you look at like a book, Jesus Christ. When you
All right, we're on the Jimmy's Noises
Jesus.
Hour. We hear all his bodily functions today.
You call me a
This
cheap
triple's getting. This triple's get. You can't do a laugh track to just your own shit. It's so
I mean,
fucked up.
he's the one who controls it. He
He
can't.
did buy it, so I mean, he did buy the podcast equipment, so he can do whatever he wants. This triple's good.
All right, you were saying something.
Well, I mean,
and we
the
interrupted you.
encounters are very cool. The set piece
the
encounters
last
are
one was
really
awesome.
cool. The last one was very
Yeah?
cool. I'm so sad I wasn't there for the Ghost Mountain one because that one seemed like
That
it
one
was
was
about to
fun.
get really
Yeah,
cool too.
I did fuck that one
Yeah.
up though. I completely missed one of the traits on one of the monsters that made it a lot more threatening.
That
Yeah.
Yeah.
that seems to be a refrain. Because didn't that happen with the Golem too? Like there was something that should have been happening. Or whatever?
No, the Golem actually was on. He just kept missing. He just kept fucking
Thank
missing.
God for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, when you rolled the 20 for initiative, I was like, "This is it. Our luck's turning around right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna die." I
think
I was already down by that point.
You were.
too.
You
So
were
I was
dying.
like, "Fuck!"
You were on death saves.
Yeah.
Some of like the earlier encounters were more frustrating just because we're just getting back into fourth, and they're immediately like, "All right, you're playing by these rules.
Yeah.
We're playing points and zones," and I'm like, "Ah!"
Yeah,
but even those were cool in context for that part of the story.
I definitely wasn't a big fan of that. But then like the didn't we had a big encounter after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Because there was the encounter against the hedge maze guy, and then
Yeah.
technically there was an encounter against
I hated that guy.
the fucking
Yeah, that guy was
the
crazy.
elf, the Bollywood elf.
Right.
But
right. Yeah, those
that
were
encounter
cool.
was Matt missed a shot and then got immediately downed. So
Yeah,
you know.
yep. Oh, don't even get me started on the encounter I got dominated on. That fucking that was a cool encounter. I thought that was a cool set piece. Being dominated for the entirety of it, I was like, "This is awful." But that time, it's not anybody's fault. It's just
I mean,
That's how it
I
happens.
like being dominated in games because it means I get to be a villain to my teammates now.
Why are you pointing
That's
at me?
true.
Why are you pointing at me?
yeah, just Matt. Yeah.
Well, because usually Matt's the one that's out of position and able to be shot. Casey's always like taking the maximum defensive position. You know?
See, Matt's bad. Ben said, "See, Matt's bad at the game, so it's really easy to hit."
No, see,
I
Matt
risk
takes
more.
risks.
I
you
risk
know,
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does cooler stuff.
Yeah,
I designed my character so I don't have to take that risk.
yeah.
And I love taking risks.
But me,
Gambling. I'm in.
another thing too, because me
Yeah.
and Casey were talking about too about how we like. The older we get, the more it's like tabletop role playing is like a sport. Is like watching sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's. I'm definitely in my yelling at the TV. arc.
And
You know,
unfortunately, you're
like-
the TV.
You are the TV. Well,
I'm the
the
TV.
dice is the TV.
The dice is the TV,
But I'm also the TV.
But the thing is, there's no TV there to block it. So the other night, when I just landed that "fuck you," and it's just like how it rolled off. It was like me hitting a perfect note singing. I was shocked by the decibel level.
It sounded too authentic.
It's way too much. And then I was like, that was at the dice, but why wouldn't Ben think that was directed at him? That was, So yeah, it was
I always just love the
take it in
idea,
good
which is
faith,
like,
you
I'm
know?
just gonna relax with some buddies and play some games, and then you're just
Fuck you.
Yeah, you're the guy. You're just sitting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like, hey girl, I'm gonna go play the games. Okay, guys, have fun. You know, I'll put some headphones on. Yeah, don't worry, we'll be having some fun. You might hear some laughing and stuff, and then just like, you go suck a cock, you motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
When we were just getting into Lancer, and then we just did the skill set system, and I'm like, I've got these, and you're like, no, you can't. You can just only use the skills, and I'm like, and I just get so angry at the system, and I'm like, no, it's not you. It's just the system. It's the mechanics. I don't get it. It's
I just
stupid.
love that. Yeah.
The way you're running is fun, but fuck it.
I always feel like I'm a big proponent of adversarial DMing. I do think the DM is like supposed to be the bad guy, but at the same time, I feel like, and the same with all of us. It's like, I feel like you are playing the enemies, but you're not my enemy. It's like it's like in an anime when the big bad is like crying and it's like, I must hurt you, you know. And it's just like it's like, you know, I know that, you know, especially, you know, there's no question anyone at the table, but especially Ben, because you adhere to rules. So I know that it's like if something bad's happening,
There's trust,
it's not because you're it's like it's
Well,
going
Unless
down.
he's wrong,
See,
which he's been wrong.
I have been wrong
been wrong.
occasionally.
I don't know.
But the thing is,
don't admit that. Don't let people know that.
I have more. I have more
don't
faith.
ever admit you're wrong.
I have more faith in the pre-written being badly written than being badly interpreted.
Oh, absolutely.
I
I just want to roll. I just want to score some dice. I just want to roll some gold.
I like it. It just makes you a kid again because then you just get a bad roll and then you start talking to yourself. You're like, I don't know about that, DM. What did you say? What did you say? Is your turn right now? Are you gonna do your turn? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Like I only have this thing. What are you doing? You're out of position. You don't have enough range. Oh, man.
It's like, hey, you taking out
You
the
having
trash yet?
fun?
Yeah, I'll go do it. I'll take out the trash.
Yeah, I'll take out the trash.
Talking
Go
back
ahead.
under your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
well,
gonna do
I
that
mean, I
at
do-
will? That doesn't matter because they're immune to that damage. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the only
but
thing
they
I have
fucking
left.
are, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I was gonna say I do also believe in adversarial DMing. I believe
yeah.
in it. Like
No,
obviously,
I know you do.
I have a limited amount of resources I've allocated myself, but I will kill you with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also I feel like, you know,
I dodged 4 attacks last
Yeah,
night.
you did. I was targeting you because I felt
No,
I was
the
targeting
other
other
night.
people. Yeah.
Was me.
Yeah. No,
Wasn't me, girl.
well then Matt earlier, with the hill encounter. I mean, you targeted yourself by going
Oh,
alone.
that's
you
why I
got
do risk
dominated,
stuff. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm fine with risk because I'm the one that jumps
Yeah.
for it. It's always great because I'll do risky
No,
things.
I
and
rotate
then,
around, yeah.
And then everyone else gets attacked.
Matt knows
I feel
best.
like-
it's true. It's true.
Matt knows best that the HP doesn't stop at 0.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like actually the person I've I've like sort of done the worst to is Josh.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Yes.
Because he's a melee character with low
Well, the fire
healing
encounter.
surges.
The fire encounter specifically.
Okay, also getting just completely stabbed on the side of the ship.
The
Yeah.
big one of the
Session-
first combats.
Oh, he got fucking jumped.
Yeah.
He got jumped.
All right,
That was
go
so
ahead.
funny.
Go by yourself. We'll catch up with you.
Hey, so it's a newer system, and then we're jumping into the campaign. Just stick by us, everything will be fine.
You're down. This is the first round I've ever played 4th edition. You're down.
You're down. You have 0 hit points. Stay down there.
I get you up. You're stabbed again. You're down. I
You're
get you
down,
up.
you're surrounded, there's a door in the way. The boss of the campaign that we know of is here,
Yeah. It's so,
and no one knows.
And we'll get to you in a couple
Yeah,
rounds.
and no one knows.
Yeah, no
'cause
one
they've
is
got
aware.
their own emergency they're dealing with.
Yeah,
that,
we had all
that
our
first
stuff.
encounter was crazy.
Yeah, no,
that was fun.
that
The
was a
blowing up the
good
ship
set
one.
piece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I
super-
I
loved
think
it,
all the
yeah.
encounters are written really interestingly.
Yeah.
They're not. They always have a very specific purpose.
I'm excited. I'm still so curious to know what
Bigger stuff.
level 20 to 30 tier play, like what those
Right.
encounters are gonna fucking look like. Those are gonna be bonkers. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
I'd imagine once the first big mysteries pop, then it's just going to be rolling different encounters and challenges until we get into the next level of what everyone doesn't know.
Well, I mean, there's gonna
Yeah.
there's gonna be ups and downs.
It's just like once you get to Paragon,
Yeah,
you gotta
The
you gotta
mystery
kill
gets
stuff
worse.
in real crazy ways.
Yeah, stuff starts getting crazy.
4th edition was really good about building that. Yeah, no other.
Yeah.
5th is definitely like, oh, you're past 11. I guess you're God now. And then unless you're the wrong class, and then you're just stupid.
And then you're just a guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fourth edition was just such a well-built game because I feel like even Pathfinder was more well-built than third edition, but it had that power creep problem where
Yeah.
it just didn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
Yeah.
At least 4th edition was video gamey in a way
Very
that
consistent.
it's like, okay, it's fine if I have to roll for these things.
Yeah.
But also the extension of it to 30 and the way that the game worked, it was definitely like, this is such high fantasy that it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this wall is coated in magical grease that makes it hard. It's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, there was never like a situation where I'm like, oh, that doesn't make sense.
How is the
here.
minimum climb 40? Well, because every wall is phasing through 3 different dimensions. One of them is tied to the Shadowfell, so then you're
Anti-magic
blinded
stuff.
while you're touching it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, and then
And
they
then you're
say-
like, oh, I break it anyway. And they're like, ah!
No, the best, the Tomb of Horrors super campaign really is a good example of how
So good.
they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
Oh my god.
So
yeah.
good.
here's what you'd never think about the Tomb of Horrors as. All right, now the second part. This is Tomb of Horrors. Oh, now you're in Paragon. This is the scariest thing you've ever imagined, way worse
Well,
than Tomb of Horrors.
you played the
now
fourth edition
Epic.
one,
How
right?
about you do all 4 at the same time?
Yeah.
Did you run the
In
4th
space.
edition one?
I did, yeah.
How far
Yeah.
did we go?
We got all the way to the begin. We were about to go into the 3rd.
part?
The third part, I'm pretty sure.
I forgot how far
Because
we went. I know we went through a little bit.
Yeah.
The first one is, there's this like weird, fey, ruined area. And then it takes a while before you start to find ruins that, this is actually like tied to some of the history of Acererak. And then after that like collapses, and then you're fine for a while until you hear rumors of, you hear that the Tomb of Horrors has just opened.
Yeah,
And then
it's
you
been a
go
long
to it
time.
normally.
Yeah.
Except you're not going in the way people usually go. You're already going, we've got prior knowledge that there's another secret little path that's never been opened, and then you go through that section, deal with that, and then finally you're kicked out, and then you realize, now the only way that we can get back to where we need is to go through the Shadowfell into Moyle, and then track a secret Shadowfell entrance into the Tomb of
I
Horrors.
forgot all this. I
Shade.
forgot all this.
And then doing that, and then by the end, all of them are fucking phase locking. Like, you're in rooms and you're popping back to an original room that you were.
I remember
in the
that,
First
I
series.
think.
Oh, that's
Yes.
cool.
That makes me want to play.
It was,
Holy
dude,
fuck.
it's the best.
I read it. I didn't remember all of that.
Do you think it works
and-
better now than before?
Oh, maybe, probably.
Because there's so much now, like saturated D&D. When it was saturated for the in group,
Yeah.
but now it's saturated for the out group of everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think it'd work even better now?
It might. Because I remember, even when you're in the early adventures, there are planner shift procs that then show you, like,
Oh, that's
stuff
nice.
that you're going to see much later.
I think
so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy was
That was
there.
a level 1 through 30 campaign,
Yes.
right?
I don't
It
think
is.
Jimmy was
I was
there.
not there. I didn't.
I remember
play
the
in that.
last part. I remember was we were looking at the portals.
Actually, it might not be level. It might be
I don't think it's-
Paragon through 30.
Yeah, it
was-
wasn't-
So it didn't even go through 30. It was like level 22 or 23 or something like that.
Yes,
it was
which
like
is a
the
normal
beginning
end.
of Epic, but not like
Which is a
deep
normal.
into it.
I starting it off, I don't think any of the characters they didn't feel like first level characters.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there was like level 8 to 22, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
I
that
thought we
sounds
were.
about right.
I thought we
Yeah.
were like starting in general, but yeah, I forgot.
I
how
might be
far-
remembering that wrong, but like that. I
Oh wait,
feel like
isn't
that's
this on the shelf?
Do we have it on the show?
I think so. Let's we can stop the episode now because we're at over an
And
hour.
we'll talk about Rome.